Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome, my dear students of the third year secondary Tabuk model schools. I hope you all the best and all success this year. At the very beginning, I would like to thank Mr. Mahmoud Nawar, Mr. Ahmed Hussein, and Mr. Muhammad Marsan for doing their best in the remote learning program for the benefit of our students and teachers. This video is not only useful for the third year secondary students, but in fact for all English language learners. Our lesson today is one of the easiest and most interesting lessons in second term book, Flying High 6, Unit 4. Our lesson today is making comparison. What are the goals of our lesson today? At the end of this lesson, students are supposed to, number 1, recognize the difference between adjectives and adverbs. Number 2, make comparisons with short adjectives and adverbs. Number 3, make comparisons with long adjectives and adverbs. So we have 3 goals in our lesson today. Let's start our lesson. The first point, the difference between an adjective and an adverb. What is the difference between an adjective and an adverb? Look at the first example. Sami is tall. The word tall here is an adjective. Why? Because it describes the noun Sami. Number 2, Noha is beautiful. Beautiful again is an adjective. Why? Because again it describes the noun Noha. So we can define an adjective as a part of a speech used to modify a noun. This is the adjective. What about the adverb? Look at number 3. Nasser works fast. Fast is an adverb. Why? It does not qualify, it does not modify, it does not describe Nasser. It describes the verb work. The verb with the word works. So it is an adverb. Number 4, Adil came early. Again, early is not an adjective, it's an adverb. Why? Because it does not describe the noun Adil, it describes the verb came. If I ask, how did Adil come? We can answer, Adil came early. So we can define an adverb as a part of a speech or a word used usually to modify a verb, sometimes an adjective and sometimes another adverb. The second point, comparison using short adjectives and adverbs. What is a short adjective? What do we mean by a short adverb? We mean by a short adjective or a short adverb a one-syllable word. When we say short adjective or short adverb, we mean one syllable, a word that only has one syllable. Usually has 3, 4, 5 or 6 letters with some exceptions. So when we compare two people, things, places, we use this form. Short adjective or adverb, we add er and then. Number 1, Sami is taller than Nasser. The adjective here is tall. We add er and then. Number 2, a plane travels faster than a train. Fast is an adverb because it describes travels. So we add er and then. A plane travels faster than a train. So here we are making a comparison between two. The second point, when we compare one and a group of people, things, places, we use this form. The before a short adjective or adverb plus est at the end. Number 1, The Rock is one of the nicest films. Here I am holding a comparison, but a superlative degree. We mean by superlative degree that there is one at one side and more than one at the other side. The Rock, this is a name of an American film. I am holding a comparison between this American film and some other films. And I say The Rock is one of the nicest films. Number 2, Maher runs the fastest in class. Maher is the fastest runner in class. Okay. Notes. Number one, when we add ER or EST. When do we add ER or EST? We add ER or EST to the short adjective or adverb. Number A, if the adjective or adverb ends in Y preceded with a consonant, take out the Y and add IER or IEST. Number one, easy, easier than, and the easiest. Number two, lazy, lazier than, and the laziest. Here we have a Y at the end and there is a consonant before it. In the first word, is, this is the consonant, and in the second word, Z, in the is the consonant. So we take out the Y and add IER or IEST. Number B, if the adjective ends in a consonant preceded with a vowel, double the consonant and add again IER or IEST. For example, big. There is a consonant at the end preceded with one vowel. So we double the last consonant. Bigger than and the biggest. Fat, again we have T at the end preceded with a vowel, one vowel. So double the last consonant. Fatter than and the fattest. The second note here is irregular adjectives. We have some irregular adjectives, exceptions, words or adjectives that do not follow the last two rules. The first exception is the word good. We change it into better than and the best. Bad, we change it into worse than and the worst. It's worse, not worse. This is one of the common mistakes. Not worse, it's worse. Worse than and the worst. Number three, far, something remote. Far, farther than, and the farthest. And we can say also further than with the U instead of A. If U instead of if A. Further than and the furthest. The third point is comparison using long adjectives or adverbs. And we mean by a long adjective or adverb, we mean here more than one syllable adjective or adverb. A word that has more than one syllable. So, when we compare two people, things, places, we use this form, more or less before long and adjective or adverb, and the word then, more or less plus long adjective or adverb plus than. Example, gold is more expensive than silver. Expensive here is a long adjective. Why is it long adjective? Because it has more than one syllable. And by the way, long adjectives usually have 7 letters and more. Sometimes 6 letters with some exceptions, but usually have 7 letters. Gold is more expensive than silver. Football is more popular than basketball. So, expensive and popular are long adjectives. The second point, when we compare one and a group of people, things, places, we use this form. The most or the least plus long adjective or adverb. The most or the least plus long adjective or adverb. Number one, water is the most useful thing in life. Football is the most popular game. The last point is equal comparison using adjectives and adverbs. How can we form equal comparison? Both sides are equal. Number one, when we express equal comparison between two people, things, or places, we usually use this form: as plus adjective or adverbs plus as. So we call it as. And here we don't say short or long adjective or adverb, because it's not important to know if it is long or short adjective. It's not important to know if it is long or short adverb. For example, Ahmed is as old Rami. We mean here that Ahmed and Rami have the same age, are of the same age. So Ahmed is as old as Rami. Now let's do this example. Ali is 30 years old. Usama is 30 years old also. Compare using as. Let's think. Yes, Ali is as old as Usama. Now we can summarize our lesson in the following table: short adjectives on the left, long adjectives on the right. Short adjective or adverb plus er plus than when we compare between two. Here with long adjectives, more or less plus long adjective or long adverb plus than, more or less, and at the end than, again when we are making a comparison between two. Again with short adjectives, the short adjective or adverb plus est at the end. And here the most or the least plus long adjective or adverb. And again here we are holding comparison between one and a group. And there are some useful keywords that may show you if we are holding comparative degree or a superlative degree. Comparative degree like the number one, and here superlative degree. The keywords are in plus place, of, the three, of, all, at, all, and some other words. The last point, equal comparison using adjectives and adverbs. We use as plus any adjective or any adverb, short or long, no problem, and then as, and we call this rule as. Finally, please, dear students, log into our website and do the homework. Till we meet, I hope you the best of luck. Goodbye.